Is the Town Ball Gala tonight?
Yes, sir.
Pat, are you going?
I'm going. Yes, I am. I'm going to be there. Had a little memoromania just now, though. Reavers called me and he said, "Are you ready?" And we talked for a little minute. Then I hung up. I'd forgotten why he called me. I'd forgotten why he called me. That's a little memoromania. So yes, it is. I'm just finished having lunch at the Edina Country Club with Teddy Stark and a bunch of guys. Teddy has been a member here for 90 years since birth, and he was telling some pretty good golf stories that we might be able to use. He was once the club president at the Edina Country Club, and he got a call one night at 10:30, and a guy complaining about the steak he'd been served at the Edina Country Club. So Teddy took it in, and then about 3 days later, he called him at 1 a.m. He called the guy and said, "Yeah, you want to give me a little more information about that steak now?" I think that's a good strategy for a club president. What you say?
Yeah. How was the food today?
How was the food today, buddy? I didn't wake you up, did I? At 1 a.m.
No. I'm asking you, how was the food today?
I had a little one of those little country club sandwiches.
Sure,
Joe,
can't go wrong.
We went small today, but they have a guest day out here, and I thought they're going to get rained out, but they're hanging in there for so they're all playing. So hopefully it's not going to rain.
Are you there right now?
Just sitting in the parking lot.
Is that did they renovate that place?
Boy, they definitely renovated the clubhouse.
Okay.
You wander around for hours trying to figure out where you're going. They spent a lot of the members' money on that place. Yes, they did.
Is that the course where Joe had his early on golf?
Yes. That's where the birds that were. That's where the swans that were actually made out of wood got up and flew away when Joe hit the ball into the water.
No, you're wrong.
The best was Guy Green.
You're wrong. It was Edina Country Club.
Yes, that's where we are.
That's where he is.
I thought you said you were at Interlochen.
No, he said Edina Country.
Oh, Edina. Okay.
Got it.
The site of your comeback to golf, and aren't you sorry you ever did it?
I really am.
It's given you, Just think how much more peaceful your life would have been the last 30 years if you had never returned to the Grand Old.
God, what a mistake that was. Yeah.
Yes.
Our Twins don't play tonight.
No, we got a day off before the Texas Rangers, who just fired everybody, come to town. They spent a lot of money in the off season. They spent $525 million on a shortstop and a second baseman, and then another $100 and some million on a starting pitcher, and they're terrible again. And the owner of the team said, "We've been terrible for 6 years," and he fired the manager. And a few days later, he fired the team president, general manager, personnel decision. So they have shaken it all up down in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Well, you still like do you still think the boys are headed for a 500 finish?
Well, if Molly ends up having a bad shoulder, I'm not terribly optimistic. I had not paid enough attention to his season this year when they got him. I didn't realize that he'd had a little shoulder situation in Cincinnati and missed 2-3 starts, and now he's got the same thing. I don't know what the MRI result was today. We probably won't know until tomorrow. But it sounds like he just kind of, got a worn out shoulder, and that ain't good because you need him.
No. Yeah, he's been fun to watch.
Yeah, he's been good. He throws it over, and he's and but the problem here is, they let him go 6 innings each of his first 2 games. Well, now that he's got a bad shoulder, that'll never happen again, baby. He'll be another one of those 4 2/3 guys. So
I now, by the way, am a fan of Sonny Gray even more after he was asked, "Oh, so you went into the 7th inning for the first time this season?" Yeah, I sure would like to do that more often. Bravo, Sonny Gray.
Right?
Yes.
Are any complete games in the majors this summer?
I think so.
That's amazing.
22 or 3 total.
Really?
Like
that many? I'm surprised it's that many.
Yeah. Well, you better. When I wrote the piece Wednesday about the Tovar game in 1968, Joe, where he
Yes.
played 9 positions,
Yes.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Did we ever find a film of that?
Don't have film, have audio tape of it, but the game was not on television.
Okay.
So there might be Channel 5 might have a 10-second interview with him after the game, like they used to do, but
Yep.
not the game was not there. That was a year when there was 50 games on TV and not many in September. So
Right.
Joe,
that game was not on TV.
who knows your ball better than your guy, Reusse? MLB has 22 complete games this year.
Woo!
My guy, Sandy, is it Alcantara? Is that how we pronounce it? With the
Yeah,
Miami
the guy in
Marlins?
Miami. Yeah.
He's really good. He's got 3 alone. So
Really?
Mhm.
He's gonna pitch 210 innings, and nobody else is gonna pitch 190. I don't think he's gonna pitch well over 200 innings. They just use him. The hell with it.
I wonder too if he had any other manager other than Donnie Baseball, if he was going to be allowed to go that long, because Donnie's kind of an old school.
Reusse would allow him to go.
That's
that
true.
long.
Yep, that's true.
I don't think Rocco would.
Oh, God, no.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
I think I might have stepped in it a little bit on Twitter, Joe, for one of the few times in my life. I pointed out our guy Doe, who covers for MLB.com, has been celebrating the fact that all those people criticizing Rocco for hooking these guys before the 3rd time in the order, and then if one of the opponents kind of urinates himself and was facing him the 3rd time,
Right.
he'll then put that on Twitter, right? As kind of a celebration of Rocco's genius. So yesterday I looked it up. I figured it out that the pitcher for Kansas City, the Twins were 5 for 17 and scored 4 runs the first 2 times through the order. And then the 3rd time through the order, they were 0 for 7.
Mhm.
So I tweeted that and said, please retweet Dole,
Yep.
and so he responded, and then I responded in kind of a kind of a smart ass fashion. So I think I'm now perceived as in a feud with this fella, even though I don't intend to be in one. I just wanted to point out that, another, sometimes that doesn't work.